Welcome in, my friends. It's a new year. Same great show, same great host, same great topics. Just a brand new year. Welcome to 2026, my friends. The first 5 minutes with Sean, maybe 10 of this wonderful new year. So, how are we going to start the new year? Well, I'm going to start off by something that's been following me around for the last couple of years, which is training, my friends, in automotive dealerships. I think it's broken. I really do. I've always thought training was broken. It was either lame DVDs from people who didn't sell cars, or manufacturer garbage who don't understand how to sell a car, or people who showed up for the day, told you what to do, and the second they left, the desk came down and said, don't bother doing anything the way they do it. We do it our way. Okay? That's what I know of automotive training. Now, I see a lot of big automotive trainers out there, no doubt. Everyone's out there changing the world, charging big dollar. But I ask you, how the fuck do you measure training at your dealership? How do you measure its effectiveness? Where do you know it's making a difference? Is it simply because you pay for it every month and you assume it's working? Is it because you watch after a trainer comes in what changes with behavior? Do you have metrics that you tie this to? I'm interested because I think it's a broken deal. I think it's an overcharged deal. And I think it could be done, well, a lot better. If that's something we do here, which it is. At Carb Done Better, we look at problems and we make them better. And so I think that training can be done without knowing it's training, without feeling like it's training. And I've seen it happen. Our new CRM team, led by the wonderful Josh Sack, Josh does 10-minute trainings that managers have told me is better than any OEM or CRM training they've ever received. 10 minutes. See, that's what we believe is the key here to training and to doing training better is incremental training, quick hit training, bi-weekly, once a month, check-ins. And everyone says, oh, well, the only way to train someone at a dealership is you have to show up in person. Bullshit. That's totally false. Totally false, totally false, totally false. What you need to do is train and then inspect the training. And that's the second hand here that never gets addressed ever, 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 ever. Not many years ago, last year, it feels like many years ago, we were going down a road with someone to develop a training platform. As we were doing it, yeah, it was exciting, but in the back of my head, I'm like, do I really fucking need all this platform bullshit? Can't I just get this done in like Google? Turns out with Google and AI, I can do everything I've ever dreamed of and more. But what does that mean? If I can do it, should I? Well, if asked, we have. We've gotten involved in it. But it's a greater issue. New hire training, manager training. Here's the big thing I want you to keep in mind about training. Who trained the trainer and what are their behaviors, right? So in automotive, we bring in salespeople and we train them from managers, right? Managers do the training. Who trained the manager? Are they still here? Do they? No. What process do they follow? Is it from the store down? Is it from ownership? Does it change with general manager? Does it change with managers? Does it change with salespeople rotation? What changes as a part of this discussion? Because in our industry of 50% or worse turnover, training should be fucking paramount to what you're trying to accomplish. But is it being done well? No. Should stores take more responsibility for it? Yes. Because it is a trickle-down effect. You see, next week on the show, because I don't have time in this show, so I'm going to have next week's show. I'm going to talk to you all about CRM process. But if we stop short of that, if we just talk training, salespeople training, who set that training up? I feel as if the industry is primed to change how we look at training, change how we talk about training, change how we interact with training. Training doesn't have to come at its crazy, crazy expense. It doesn't need travel expense. It doesn't need on-site expense. And I'll challenge anyone. Call me. Put me up against the task. Let me prove to you that you don't need all this other bullshit. Everything can be done more efficiently online. There can be more follow-up. There can be recorded conversations for posterity later. But more importantly, when I think about training, I think about getting the feedback of ownership and executives and managers to be more custom. But what I find is people coming to our industry, bringing ideas that have existed, been recycled and puked out over the last 20 fucking years. Same thing. Same word tracks. Matter of fact, I had a GM the other day ask me to get access to a word track that's got to be 15 years old for answering the phones. It's so outdated. It's so broken. But that's the ask. That's the job. We need to update and reimagine how we do training in the automotive industry. We still have the same turnover issue, so we've never addressed it there. We still have the same churn issue. Forget turnover, like salespeople go to other dealerships. Couldn't this be worse? You hire a newbie, you train them, they leave to go to another dealership. Why? Why? The cost of turnover is crazy. The cost of turnover is crazy. Then when we train them to then become the manager. But when we become managers, manager training is different than salesperson training. Is there a commitment at your group or dealership to have manager-specific training? I know clients I work with have it. But do you have it? You who's watching this show, do you have a way to get that accomplished? And once they're training, the managers, people worry so much about the sales process. The sales process is simple. People, take it up, listen. Show the vehicle, negotiate the terms. And the negotiation part's even getting easier. In some cases, because of manufacturers, some cases getting harder. But we always overcomplicated selling cars. And I've never understood it. It's why I don't get along with people corporately in our industry, because they always want to do the same shit over and over and over and over. I don't get it. I can simplify it. I can make it easier. We can make it easier. Why don't we? Probably because the money in it's too good, maybe. Or we've been doing something the same way forever, so that's just what we do. And trust me, I am not a big fan of change. I've been thrust into change this year through all kinds of different reasons for our business. And I don't like it. But it's the job. Change is change. Work is work. It's what we're here for. That's how we do it. So ask yourself, friends of the automotive industry, what the fuck is training even mean anymore? Really? What's it mean? What's its point? How is it measured? And do you just do it to do it, or do you do it with purpose? I will leave you with that. We'll have a wonderful 8.5-minute show to kick off the year. A lot of people tell me it's not a podcast because I don't sit here and drone on for an hour. Just so you know, I could. I just rather not. I like to stick to the point, be efficient, deliver the information. It's that simple, my friends. Enjoy the start of 2026. And I look forward to seeing you all each and every week. Next week on the show, I've already teased it. We are going to be talking about CRM processes. Buckle up and get ready, folks. Have a great beginning of the year.